Hey, what's up guys? It's day 196 and this week's all about cold email outreach and working on finding our first dedicated customers. And like I told you guys last week, I took my wife on a surprise birthday trip and I'm going to fill you guys in on that in a little bit later on this video. Okay, so we're looking for our very first customers still. We're trying to get people who are really going to be committed to this so we can learn from them, improve the product. Here's been my methodology for finding people to reach out to. Searching on Charity Navigator and other charity sites to find nonprofits that might be really beneficial to me. I'm searching for search terms in Twitter like careers page and looking for companies who are tweeting about hiring and asking people to check out their careers page. And a good potential for me looks like this. They've got at least one job opening. They've got no defined process for handling those applications. So the best case for me really is a job posting that says email this email address to apply. That's a perfect place for me to fit in and really improve their process without them doing a whole lot of work. And then finally, they seem pretty tech savvy so that I can work with them easily. My goal right now is to reach out to 5 companies a day that are well researched. So trying to find specific contacts at these companies who fit that criteria. About a week later, I'm sending just one follow-up email to bump it in their inbox and just prove that I'm serious. There's lots of best practices out there for cold email outreach that say you should send several follow-ups, but that's just personally not my style. I think that you walk a fine line between proper cold outreach and spamming. And when someone doesn't respond to your email after a bump, that's probably all the chance you're going to get of making an impression. Each of my emails is highly personalized, targeted, and I'm only sending it to email addresses that are listed on the company's website. So far, what's the results been? I've sent about 20, 25 emails and I've only received one response so far. That's pretty disappointing. Cold email is a very tough beast. It's super random about how things are going to work for you. So I'm trying not to let it get me down. I'm just going to keep trying on this and see how it goes after a while. The one lead that did respond back, it's unfortunately gone silent after several back and forths that seemed like they were going really well. They were really excited and happy that I was offering my time and services for free, but it seems like the need for them was not great enough. So here's how I've been using Notion to help me with all this progress. I've got a page to keep track of all my cold outreach so that I know who I've sent to, when I sent to them, and basically what the status is. It's basically a very low-tech CRM, customer relationship management system. Obviously, this could get a lot more sophisticated. It could be a Google spreadsheet or something like that. I like having it in Notion because that's where I have all my brainstorming, all my stuff. So this is where I've kept it. And it helps me keep track of all the different types of emails that I've sent. So I've just kind of made tweaks as I've been sending these so that I can get better and better and feel like I'm cutting more to the chase or just finding the right email for the right scenario. Another thing I've done is I've been trying to keep track of employer branding research that I find along the way. I can become an expert in this topic and use that to create content or host webinars so that I have other ways of using that expertise to create a conversion funnel. I'm also trying to log down whenever I find career pages for companies that are doing it really, really well. And then I'm also keeping track of my competitors. So whenever I'm looking for companies to reach out to, if they already have an applicant tracking system or a job board or anything like that, I'm putting it here so that I can keep track of who's in that space, who am I fighting against, and what is their pricing. Another thing I'm exploring is Upwork. I feel like I could potentially search for open jobs that are actually asking for careers pages or asking for landing pages related to employer branding. Maybe I could reach out to them or apply for these jobs even and basically use the platform to complete the job. And that led me to finding that Upwork has this feature called projects, and I've created one that's now currently pending review. I'm able to create a package for a fixed fee that anybody can buy to basically build a branded company page that collects job applications. I'm basically selling the engine of my product without having to fully productize the product. My hope is that I can sell this at a really low price point so I can show value but also have it be a really good deal. It's essentially like an AppSumo lifetime deal where for one price the customer gets this whole package, this whole product, but I don't have to have a fully productized thing yet. I can use the engine of my product to fulfill these requests. And then for me, it's great because I'm getting somebody who's shown commitment by paying for it. They want this and they're going to get a really nice product out of it. I'm going to be able to get hopefully testimonials, hopefully some feedback, and improve the product. So I created a really nice demo video. I created a lot of good screenshots, just show how the system works. And I created a full FAQ for this and a big, nice description to explain it all. So anyway, we're under review right now. They say it can take up to 5 days. So this is a channel that we're going to learn how and if it's going to work next week. Let's talk real quick, a reminder of the current goal. So what I really want to do is productize this and list it on AppSumo so that I can use their marketing reach to find customers. I'll offer a lifetime free account. So it's a super sweet deal, and hopefully I can get an influx of my first customers. And then I'm hoping from that, those people will become my word of mouth growth engine. But before I can list on AppSumo, I need social proof, I need testimonials, and I need to be fully productized. And I still am looking for that real world feedback that's gonna get me to that spot. So that's where I am right now trying to get to. So in order to do that, I'm looking for at least one, but preferably like 5 customers that are gonna use the platform. I'm gonna use that experience to nail down the polish and find the biggest value props in what I'm selling. And if all of that goes well, I'll use that experience to get this testimonials and build a landing page and actually name the product based on what I feel like the best value propositions are. And then once I am at that place where I feel like I can list on AppSumo, I still won't be building out the product completely. I'm just gonna build that incoming funnel and that landing page. Instead of a self-service sign up and all that, people are gonna be able to book demos with me, and then I'll convert them manually for now. Okay, last week I had a short week, and I told you guys that I was taking my wife on a surprise trip for her birthday. Here's how it went. It was so great. So we got a bunch of our friends and her siblings all together. We drove out to Akron, Ohio, and for that she had no idea why we chose that spot, but it became clear later in the week. So we took her to a bookstore that had 32 rooms of books in this big maze. It's called the Book Loft in Columbus, Ohio, and it's a really cool place. She's a huge book nerd, so this was really, really fun for her. We all slipped her some cash so that she could buy some books. The next day we went kayaking on the Cuyahoga River. We rented kayaks from Camp High, which was a really great experience. I recommend that. The next day we walked to a tattoo place and she got a tattoo, and we had some amazing food, great food in that area. And then finally we surprised her on Friday with a concert, and we ended up seeing Tenacious D. So she was really blown away. It was so much fun. And she was able to like keep this whole thing a secret. Even as we were going into the concert, she finally figured out it was a concert with all the cars and just seeing all that stuff, but she had no idea who we were going to see. So she tried to like not look at t-shirts, and we were able to keep it a secret until the opener thanked Tenacious D, and then she knew. But pretty happy that she was able to hold that surprise till the very, very end.
What? Are we going to see a theater show? Did you not respond to me because you're not answering my questions, or do you not respond to me because that's not what we're doing?
I'm not responding to you because I'm just still waiting to see if you know where you are.
Okay, so I'm just gonna throw stuff out then, right?
Sure. Yeah.
We're clearly not going to the Akron Zoo. That's not what this is.
Okay. This guy's Dylan from Severance.
Are we going to some sort of Symphony on the Prairie situation? Are we going to a concert?
Yeah, we're going to a concert. If you want to stay hidden to know who we're seeing tonight, you're gonna have to work at it, because people are gonna be wearing shirts, including some of the people that are coming with you.
Oh.
So
you know I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't.
I know it's not Justin.
I don't like that.
It's not me.
So you're gonna have to seriously avert your eyes if you want to. Of course, you don't have to keep this thing a secret.
I want to try, but I also don't want to not have fun. Okay.
Well, that's it for this week, you guys. I have a couple meetings lined up, so that's really promising. We're going to see how that goes next week, and I will catch you then. Bye.